How'd you get involved? Like, because you obviously rap a lot about moving packs. It's part of your brand is weed.
Yeah.
Shout out to the DRODi pack. Is that a thing that people can buy in Texas?
Nah, so DRODi, bro, it was really me and my cousin in 2015 had started a smoker brand. Like we were doing rolling trays and jars and shit. It was called Jetpack, and then we found out somebody had the name Jetpack, so we changed it to DRODi.
I was about to say, you were the Jetpack guys?
Nah, so that's the thing. We heard of another brand called Jetpack. We're like, oh, we gotta change it. But so the next name was DRODi, because when I was young, we called the DRODi, but then nobody called it that for the longest. So we changed it to DRODi. We're like, yeah, we're gonna bring that shit back. And then on my way to work one time, that Drake and Future album came out in 2015. It was like, I fell in love with the DRODi. And I was like, damn, they're going to think we copy Drake now. So I was like, well, we got to change it again. And then I just came up with DRODi, because my name is, starts with an R. So I just threw the R in there. It was Dro. It just made sense. It sounded tight. I was like, fuck it, I'm going to try it. I made a little logo, and then it just stuck. Everybody, it was catchy.
Well, they always say, like, if you're in Texas, are they passing off like light depths as indoor out there?
Man, Texas, bro, it's fucked up. A lot of people just smoke whatever, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like
back then I would always
once you
say
leave out
exotic.
California, you can pass a lot of shit off as like za or exotic.
Yeah. I mean, even in California, bro, I've been to some dispensaries. It says top shelf shit, booth.
No, the dispensaries are bullshit.
Yeah, like I feel like everywhere, it's a lot of people that ain't really educated on weed, and especially when like the cool ass bags came out, people were getting cool ass bags
and just putting bullshit in.
Yeah, and people that were buying them were thinking, yeah, it's this. Or like I remember having like, some fucking shit from the Bay with gelato was first new, and like, yeah, it's gelato, it's 400 zip. They're like, damn, my boy had gelato for 200.
It's not gelato.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, they got a bag.
They're just not educated though, you know what I'm saying? For a while,
the thing is, like, you could buy I remember we were in Michigan and we went to the liquor store and they had a bunch of bootleg fucking bags for weed.
Yeah.
So you could buy like fake cookies bags.
And that's the shit I don't get, because the motherfuckers that are buying these bags from the people that sell them weed, they go to the corner store to get papers and they see the same bag they just bought weed in, but they assume, oh, those are fake and mine is real. I'm like, all right.
It's all bullshit. Yeah. No, it's crazy.
I still like my weed. I be having like when I be, you know what I'm saying, getting my weed, like I don't get this crazy bags and shit. Like my shit's just still be in sandwich bags.
Yeah, it's funny too, because like people fucking, they don't even care about how shit smokes anymore.
Yeah, they just look at the bag and like, I want this one.
It's like,
or they'll see some shit in the sandwich bag and be like, oh nah.
Yeah.
They don't even look at it. They just think like, oh, it ain't one of the exotics.
Yeah, and then the new shit is like those like fucking white nuggets.
Bro, that's the next big scam. You know,
it's
always something, bro. That shit.
Weed.
Yeah, I'm like, I always tell people, if you have good weed,
why are you smoking that?
Yeah, if you have good weed, why are you gonna do all that?
Why are you gonna cover it?
Yeah.
It's like, how high do you need to get?
Yeah, it's like I said, a lot of people are just not educated. So a lot of people see that and be like, oh shit, it's gonna get you high as fuck. And I'm sure it does get you high as fuck, but ain't nothing.
What are you smoking though? Like, what? Yeah,
ain't nothing better than just good weed, just weed by itself. Fuck all that extra shit.
What's your favorite
I fuck with
strain?
Hash and shit too.
Oh, hash. Well, you guys are very much with the Puffco guys.
Hey, shout out Puffco, bro.
These guys take care of you.
Puffco been blessing the whole team, man. Shout out all doing that. Shout out Slapwoods too.
We can't shout out Slapwoods on the Bootleg podcast. We have to shout out the King Palms. Jesus, you're fucking up my bag over here.
My bad, dog.
What are we doing here? Shout out to King Palm.
Cut.
Tobacco free. That's like a dabber, right?
Yeah, so this is a e-rig, they call it. It's, what a rig is, right?
Yeah.
Torch and shit. So this is just electronic e-rig.
I only hit this with you guys.
Yeah.
And it's very
it's just convenient, bro. Fuck, you know what I mean? With the torch and all that shit.
Yeah, the torch, the nail.
Waiting for it to cool off and burning too hot.
So all this is like, that process is handled in that little thing. Yeah,
and I travel a lot, so it's just way better.
Yeah, because this guy dabs and like it's like a science project.
Yeah,
he puts a timer.
No, and that's a whole thing too. Dabbing like that is cool. There's a lot of people say that this shit sucks and the other way is better, and it's cool. I feel what they're saying, but like for me traveling around doing all this shit, this is the best way for me. And not only that,
nobody wants to pull out a fucking torch and a nail everywhere.
All that extra shit. But not only that, for people that just started off, man, because for me, I first tried dabs in like 2015, maybe 14, but I remember it was like, they were heating the shit up and I took it was too hot, burned the shit out my throat. I said, fuck dabs. I ain't get back on it until years later. This is like a good way to get into it because you can do low temp and it won't fucking kill your throat. The first time
I ever dabbed was with Action
and it tastes good, yeah.
And he took advantage of me. This was early on. It's
because people didn't know. That's the thing. Nobody really knew. We were all dabbing hot ass dabs. Bro, that shit was terrible, bro.
Dude,
but
and that was
just the learning process, you know what I'm saying? And like it's a little bit later, like, cool it off for a minute. And then later they came out with little temperature readers and shit. Mm-hmm. And then Now you're doing this, it goes.
Yeah, there's always a new thing in
temperature.
weed. It's like, what's the new trend? And now it's like those fucking
snowballs,
which are so trend.
Bro, they don't even
I see
smell
people like
normal.
opening them up and they're like wet.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, it's just Moonbox remarketed, bro. Yeah, fuck that shit.
It's a bad look. Are you? I mean,
and sprayed weed. There's a lot of sprayed weed going out. People love it because it smells like fucking cereal, or it smells so good.
Yeah,
it tastes good, but it's like, bro, that's not natural.
So you're saying I didn't know that. So people are spraying scent on the packs.
Hell yeah,
so
and people love it. It's you'll open the pack and be like, damn, this should smell just like candy, or this should smell just like.
It's because it's a fucking wow.
And this spray, but like I said, a lot of people ain't educated about weed, so they're like, oh, my weed tastes better than your shit. This shit's better. I'm like, bro, you smoking vape juice on your weed.
Vape juice.
But they'll be like, oh, it's terpenes, this and that. I'm like, man, fuck all that. When someone starts trying to explain to me why this shit is not bullshit, it just made me feel like it's bullshit.
What's your favorite strain?
Man, right now, I feel like everything's fucking candy, but I've been on the hunt for some good-ass classic gelato with that, like, funky throw-up-ass smell, like some 2016 gelato. That's what I want right now. I ain't had that shit in a minute. Everything just been candy. And then I got this shit. It's some OG Kush. You know, it's hard to find good OGs nowadays, too.
Yeah, OG Kush is the...
And that shit, you know, I like OGs. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because, like...
What about you? What you be fucking with? You like that candy shit?
So, typically, I'm an OG Kush guy.
Yeah.
I think that... I like... I'm not, like... I'm a weed connoisseur in the terms of, like, I've moved packs a lot in my life.
Yeah. I bet shit. I'm fucking Cali. I feel like everybody out here sell weed or has sold weed.
And I know that like the candies are what sells, like because fucking motherfuckers who sell weed, it has to have the nose.
Yeah, has to have the look, frosty.
Yeah, it's got to be frosty. I'm just like, yo, I'm just if I'm smoking, I'm just trying to get high. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about. So I love OG Kush. But
yeah, that's why I tell people OG is like
the
liquor,
Khalifa Kush.
bro.
Like I love like Wiz's Khalifa Kush.
I want to try the real Khalifa Kush. I never had.
Burner cereal milk. The cookie cereal milk shit is cool. The Gary Payton shit is cool.
I had some fire from the cookie store like a year or two ago. It was called Quicksand. It was like that gelato I like.
You know who's got a dope strain is Dave East. He's got a dope ass. I think it's called East Coast. It's like a Kush. It's good.
Damn, I think that's the dude that we saw in New York, bro. We was outside smoking last week when we was in New York by that studio where Tupac got shot.
Yeah.
And 5-Year Foreign was having a album release party.
Oh, Dave East was probably there. Tall dude.
Yeah, he pulled up in a matte blue Escalade. Bro, that hoe was nasty. I didn't know who he was or nothing. I just remember when that hoe pulled up, everybody was just staring at
how crazy?
Like,
I mean,
that bitch.
I don't know how often you guys have been going to New York, but isn't it crazy when you go to New York how open they are with weed now?
Yeah. I heard it used to be
insanely strict.
Yeah, like they'll.
Now you can go to the corner store and buy a fucking eighth.
Bro, we were walking around Times Square shooting a video, smoking weed, and cops is right there.
You can buy shrooms from the bodega.
Yep.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it is. New York's cool though, man. I fuck with New York.
Do you think they're ever gonna legalize recreational in Texas?
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of hope they don't. Because I used to come to Cali, take Cali trips before it was recreational. It was way better. After 2018, when that shit changed, that shit kind of lame. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the weed gets worse.
Just like now, like you could get pulled over and you can't smoke and drive no more.
But let me ask you this though: if you get pulled over and the car smells like weed, they're yanking you out in Texas, right?
Yeah, they're yanking you out, but they're not gonna give you a DUI like in legal states.
They're gonna take you to jail though, right?
If you have weed in the gun, yeah.
Oh, weed and a gun?
Yeah, like every time I get pulled over, I go to jail because I always have both. I don't know. I've always had a both. But if it's just weed, I would guess it depends on the officer if they want to be cool.
Yo, Texas. Oh, he's in Austin. Austin, the cops are actually
Austin don't give a fuck.
I ain't gonna lie to that.
I'm not in. So I've
seen some videos of Austin police fucking fools up, but every time I'm in Austin, the cops are the coolest motherfuckers.
They be chilling.
They don't give a fuck.
So that's the thing. Houston is decriminalized, but where I stay, like it sounds like it's the same shit, bro. It's a whole different world. In Houston, yeah, but where I stay, no. It's like it's only an hour away, but it's a whole different world, bro. Like we in small towns,
like rednecked up?
Like they'll hang you for some weed.
Like
take you to jail and like make it seem like you're a dangerous